Welcome to Ponsford, Sheffield, home of the Big 8, a knockout tournament between the first division clubs of British wheelchair basketball. 80 athletes and 8 teams from all over the UK are here to compete for the top slot in their sport. We've 2 matches today, the second and third rounds of the quarter-finals of a competition, and this is how it looks so far. Last time, the Oldham Owls knocked out RGK Force 51-26. Next up, it's the current champions, the Milton Keynes Aces, against the boys from Glasgow, the west of Scotland. Plus, Sheffield's Action Steelers take on the Bradford Bears. Wheelchair basketball is the only team sport for wheelchair users with different disabilities. Paraplegics, amputees and those with spina bifida all play. And at competitions such as the Big 8, there's a classification system to ensure everyone gets a fair chance. Classification is all a matter of balance and mobility in the chair. The Steelers' big forward, Simon Munn, is a single-leg amputee, classified as a 4-point player, because his balance is good and he sits high in his chair. Scotland's Kenny Mackay has a spinal injury. His stomach muscles don't work and he needs to sit low in his chair to maintain his balance, giving him speed and manoeuvrability. Kenny is classified as a 1-point player. A team may not put players on court who total more than 14 classification points, therefore preventing them fielding all their tall players at once. Next up, it's the Milton Keynes Aces versus the West of Scotland. The Aces are the current Big 8 champions and the #1 team in Britain. They have it all: youth, experience, height, and their speed is in their captain Joe Jaratney, undoubtedly the fastest player in Britain.
Got a good team here. We've prepared hard. We've had a hard season though, but hopefully we can carry on. There's some good teams here though. It's not going to be easy. It's not a two-horse race anymore. There are 3 or 4 good teams here which you've got to watch out for. We're not going to have an easy game.
Someone had to draw the champions in their first match, and the short straw went to the team from north of the border, west of Scotland. Their lineup includes Big Bernie Mullen. Watch out for him under the basket. West of Scotland have been to the Big 8 before, but have never made it past the first round. This time the Scots are here to do battle, says Jim McLeod.
Well, a tough team, you know, to play against. We're talking about British champions here, #4 in Europe last year, full of international players. You know, what can you say about them? They're a great team. They play well as a team. They're going to have our work cut out for us.
Round 2 of the Big 8 tournament, where the Milton Keynes Aces have a new coach, Bob Dunson. Your commentators, Mike Shaft and Alton Bird.
Game time. Aces on the ball. Jaratney with the first offense. Nice look-away pass. Straight in, and it is 2 points. Simon Munn off to a flyer, Alton.
Off to a flyer, and this may be the best team in the country. Milton Keynes certainly rated as one of the 2 favorites. We said earlier that the Steelers were likely to be favorites because they're playing at home, but this may be the best team in the country. They've got the Michael Jordan of wheelchair basketball in Joey Jaratney, number 13.
Mackay. Jaratney should lay this up, and does. Ball game, all 2-point ball game, 6 points to 4.
Joey Jaratney is the real article in wheelchair basketball. Scores pretty much when he wants to, really knows how to distribute the ball. Maybe the best player in the tournament, probably the best player in the country.
And the fast break is on for Nigel Smith. Gets the angle right, buries the 2.
And I certainly think Milton Keynes putting on an impressive display defensively, but more impressive, they are the best offensive team we've had an opportunity to see.
Nice rebound that time, and there it is, 2 points to Peter Moore.
Simon Munn being a little bit lazy there on the defensive board. He should have had that rebound. Here's a replay. Number 11, Jim McLeod misses, and Simon Munn just taking his time getting there. And the West of Scotland gets the ball back and scores.
And Simon Munn scoring 2 at the other end, 16 points to 6, 12 minutes, 37 seconds left to play in the half. Picked off that time by Tony Woolard, And this is Jai-Ratney again. Let's see what he does this time. Doesn't even roll the chair, just takes it to the hole.
I kind of like watching this guy play. Great lead pass. Watch this. Thank you. 2 points.
Here come the aces again. Rebound, Nigel Smith. Long pass to Woolard. Woolard on the ball. Who's he going to go to? He's going to take it himself and drain it. And a whistle.
Good decision there by Tony Woolard not to pass the ball. That was the time to be selfish. He drew the foul and gets the basket. See, good decision. Here's Woolard. He looks across. He says, nah, I'll shoot this one myself. And that's a good time to be selfish. Makes the basket, gets the foul. Foul on number 11, Jim McLeod.
In the ball game for the Aces, 21, Yvonne Walker.
Come on.
And the extra point. On the ball, Kenny Mackay. Peter Moore, will he put the shot up? Yes, he does. Doesn't get the points. It's that man Munn again, and the lead pass to Jai-Ratney. Will he convert? No, gives it up this time, and they get the points anyway.
Is this guy for real, though? Joey Jai-Ratney just down the floor, sees his teammate, and here's the replay. Takes his time, waits to see what the defense does. No look pass, easy basket. I want him on my team. Even in a wheelchair.
Peter Moore gets the ball back, needs to go right. There it is. That was a nicely worked offense for Gavin Bruce.
I tell you, the West of Scotland's got a good little team. They need a little bit of size to compete with the Simon Munns and the Tony Woolards, but they've got a very good little team.
2-on-2, coming left, Walker goes to the right. No bucket that time for Andy Blake. Balls with Gavin Bruce, the West of Scotland gets it back into Peter Moore. The Big 8. That's broken up. Jai-Ratney can't get there. Stays in the chair quite amazingly.
Yes.
Oh, nice pass.
Great basket.
Nice pass. Really nice pass. Good transition basket there from number 15, Gavin Bruce, to number 10. Take a look at this pass. Draws the defense. Good bounce pass to Kenny Mackay for another basket.
Jai-Ratney on the ball. Looking for help. Gets it. Simon Smith tries to go cross court. Ball is taken away. Gary Davidson allowing the ball to hit him on the back and go out of play. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left in the half. 32 points to 18. Milton Keynes Aces with a comfortable lead against the West of Scotland. Jai-Ratney has the ball. Good defense by Peter Moore. Jai-Ratney works him to get open and gets the ball out to the top. Nigel Smith. Clock's down to 7 seconds and they drain it. Woo.
Nice shot there from Nigel Smith. Jai-Ratney finds the ball back out on the wing. Smith picks it up. Make sure he's set, reads the situation. Nice shot.
Yvonne Walker on the ball for the Aces. That's nicely gotten into the paint. Oh, baby!
Oh.
Andy Blake swerves to the right, neck to the left, takes it to the hole in style.
Highlight film, highlight film. Take a look at this play. Number 5, Andy Blake, fake left, right round the court, backspin off the backboard. Nice play.
Way to go.
Hey,
Milton Keynes Aces looking good. On the ball, Jim McLeod gives it up. Gary Davidson will take the shot. It's no good. Rebound. John Liddy. Fast break is on. Jai Ratney takes up a good position. Ball comes to the left. Oh, that's nice. No, that's going to be a held ball.
One pass too many that time, and I think Andy Blake should have got that one on the board and let Nigel Smith go for the rebound. They filled all the lanes quite properly, the mid lane and the two wing lanes, right? But they didn't get the shot up on the board when they should have.
Kenny Mackay for the West of Scotland. Once again, Jim McLeod. That's his favorite spot. Favorite spot. Always heads there on the offense. Moves out to 4 personal.
Good ball movement. Head and shoulders fake there. Nice shot. Number 11, Jim McLeod with his 4th point. So far from what I see, Mike, Milton Keynes is the best team in the tournament. No question about it.
Well, we'll see.
That's all right. I'll corner you later on. You got to pick one before it's all over.
Jai Ratney drains the 2 off the glass.
And I'm going with Milton Keynes, so I know you can't have them.
Jai Ratney gets the ball on the right. Just kisses it off the glass and drains the 2.
The Milton Keynes Aces went on to beat the West of Scotland. The final result then 67-42. But for Jim McLeod, there's no disgrace in defeat.
You know, we had some good shooting today from the rest of the boys. As for most shooting, I can't say much for it. I missed 2 or 3 shots at the beginning of the game. But we went out there, we weren't disgraced. Okay, we've lost at 20-odd points. There's a lot of teams would lose by 20-odd points against a team of the calibre of Aces. They're a very, very good team. You know, we did okay. We did all right against them.
So it's 2 down and 6 to go. First Hurricane Force, and now the West of Scotland are out of the tournament. After the break, the 2 Yorkshire teams, Sheffield's Action Steelers versus Bradford's Bears. A steal is difficult to achieve without committing a foul. The trick is to catch the player in possession of the ball on their blind side. If you're quick, you'll steal the ball before being seen. But you need quick hands and fast thinking to get away with it. Welcome back to Ponds Forge. Next up, the local heroes, the top 2 teams from Yorkshire, Sheffield's Action Steelers versus the Bradford Bears, a new team to the First Division of wheelchair basketball who are making their first appearance in the Big 8. The Bears' starting 5 lineup includes the Australian international and Paralympic wheelchair basketball medalist Tim Maloney, who they've recruited this season in the hope of improving their chances.
Yeah, well, there's been a lot of talk about us being the underdogs, and last time we played Steelers, they did get the better of us, but we've been trying a few new things out, and we're looking to work on them, and hopefully they'll pay off.
Will the Bradford Bears maintain their rapid ascent to the top? For them, making it to the tournament is a real achievement, and they're hungry for court time. The Action Steelers cannot afford to be complacent.
Very serious game indeed. We had a big victory over them in our last match in the league. We probably, hopefully, will get something similar to that today, but who knows? They're on TV. They're going to be really pumped up for this game, and we're going to have to hold them and then beat them well.
Does that worry you?
No.
Phil Craven, the most experienced player in the tournament, thinks they can do it. Let's find out. We join the match 10 minutes into the first half. It's Action Steelers 30, Bradford Bears 10. Your commentators are Mike Shaft and Alden Bird.
Good defense that time by the Bears. Let's see who's going to come up with this one. It is Finbow. Finbow fails to make the layup.
Well, that's 2 layups. This would be a 30-14 game, certainly, and probably be a lot closer if Bears could put their easy shots in the basket.
That's nice. Mark Cheney on a nice assist by Colin Price pulls it out to a 22-point ball game. Let's take another look at this. There's Price with the ball, moving in to the top of the key. Look away pass to Cheney, and he buries it for 2. Great pass. Oh, that was awesome. That is the best play by the Bears in this ball game.
Exactly. You find the right man, and they get an easy shot. Maloney finds Finbow for the easy backdoor pass. Here he is. Maloney has a look, fakes the shot, finds Finbow, who goes by the basket. A little bit of the old double Dutch spin. Give him 2.
And I can tell you, while we were taking a look at that, Steve Owen got his first points of the ball game. The scoreline now 34 points to 12. And rebound, Callum Gordon with a long outlet pass. Tremendous pass to Price, who will convert it for 2.
And about time. About time he made a layup. I'm sure Paul Hudson has had a word with him about these layups.
There's the pass right under his own basket. Long pass. That was a bird pass.
Was it? I'll go with that. Especially since his teammate scored. Anything to make your team better, I'll go with that one.
That was nice. Pulls it out. 36 points to 12. Steelers with the lead. Price back on the ball for the Steelers. Nice bounce pass inside to Hogg. 2 points.
And this guy, Colin Price, could certainly play basketball at any level the way he distributes the ball. Take a look at this. Draws 2 players to him. Nice bounce pass. Easy shot for Phil Hogg.
Wide open. Bears at the other end. Let's see who the foul is on. Steelers foul. Makes the first one.
Okay, block out now. Block out now.
Owl fails to make number 2. Rebound, Callum Gordon. And here's Price again. On his own, getting support now. He won't need it. 2 points. 40 points to 13. Coming down on 2 minutes left to play in the first half. In the ball game, Karen Eatsford wears 7 for the Bradford Bears.
And there's Price for another layup on the replay.
Timeout called by the Bradford Bears coach, Sandy Stewart.
You get Colin Price, I don't care what you do, yeah?
Just don't let him score this basket, okay?
No foul for
Look
you.
at the faces, all right?
If you got foul, foul him before the shot. Let him go back to the sideline. Don't foul him and let him go for the 3 points.
Coach Sandy Stewart telling his players do what it takes. The Steelers, though, are unstoppable, and with 5 minutes to play in the second half, they lead by almost 40 points. It's Steelers 71, Bears 33.
Keynes takes the shot and gets the 2.
And you know, it's funny because I actually think Cheney is their best player, actually Steelers' best player. He hasn't had to do much today. Price has had a great game today, as has Dave Bramley and Callum Gordon.
Somebody should be pressing Callum Gordon so that he doesn't just bring this ball up like this, sets up the play, now gives up the ball, goes baseline, and the 2 points are good. They have got to play full press basketball for the last 4 minutes of this game.
You're right. If they pressed oranges today, they wouldn't be able to get 40 points back.
Keeps going, waits to see what breaks ahead of him. Nothing, gives it back to Phil Craven. Craven tied up by Mick Smith. Good defense that time. Oh, tremendous pass, and the bucket, and the whistle. No matter how well the Bears play defensively, the Steelers come up with something. This is awesome.
Really
Seems to have nothing on here. Gets a loop pass into the paint. Callum Gordon is there, buries the 2, and gets the whistle. Alton, personally, I'd say with Phil Hogg, Callum Gordon, and Colin Price on the court, the Steelers are unbeatable.
Well, there are another couple of good teams in this tournament, and strange things happen in tournaments like this. There, Buttery gets another basket.
Great give-and-go basketball by Colin Price. Gives up the ball. Price putting it back into Callum Gordon, failing to get the layup.
But as you say, you know, they could be unbeatable, but I think there are a couple of teams, Milton Keynes being one, that will certainly give them a good run for their money. They're playing at home, though. They will be tough to beat.
Eatsford has it taken away by Price. Paul Buttery comes up with it, and out goes the defense to meet him. Nice screen that time by Mick Smith. Smith's on the ball, lets 2 points, lets Buttery, his captain, take the point and buries the 2. 78 points to 37, the final minute of this game. The Big 8 tournament. On the ball, Dave Bramley gets it back to Price. What's Price got? Great pass. Oh! Woo! Callum missing out that time, but a great pass by Bramley, by Price. Callum after this won't get there. Ball is with Brian Meeson. Paul Binks gets it out. Eatsford on the ball, needs help, and again, Callum, will he chase this down? Keeps it alive. Tremendous play by Callum Gordon. Will Callum put it up? Last few seconds, buries the 3 to end the ball game.
Great play by the Bears, but a comfortable win for the Steelers. The final score, Steelers 81, Bears 37.
Leading scorer for the Action Steelers, Colin Price with 21. The stars really were Price, Callum and Phil Hogg when he was on the court, weren't they?
Well, certainly Colin Price has got to be favorite to be the best player in this tournament. He put on a virtuoso performance in passing the ball, and when you can distribute the ball like he does, the Steelers obviously have to be favorites. You've got somebody who's unselfish, who wants to make everybody better.
And the Bears, who starred for the Bears for you, very quickly?
Well, I think Tim Maloney did. He certainly got enough points for them, but he didn't get enough shots.
I was kind of happy. I mean, I worked hard, got some good defenses on a couple of people, got some good buckets. Didn't get as many as I wanted, but then again, their defense, like you say, you know, they were looking to shut me out as well as a couple others. So yeah, they did a pretty good job of that.
I think they knocked you out a few times, didn't they? You spent a lot of time on the floor.
Oh, floor tastes real nice.
So, this is how it looks after the first 3 games in this tournament. Hurricane Force, Bradford Bears and the West of Scotland have been knocked out, which means the Oldham Owls, the Action Steelers and the current champions, the Milton Keynes Aces, all go forward to the semi-finals. They'll be joined by the winner of the match still to come in this round of a competition between the LGS Jets from Buckingham. It's round 4 of the Big 8 tournament between Britain's best wheelchair basketball teams. Welcome to Ponds Forge in Sheffield, where today the LGS Jets from Aylesbury meet their arch rivals, the RGK Celtics from Walsall. Here's how the teams have got on so far. London's Hurricane Force, Bradford's Bears and the West of Scotland were all defeated in their first games. The Oldham Owls, the Action Steelers and the Milton Keynes Aces are all through to the semi-finals. The 4th semi-finalist will be the winner of today's clash. The Jets have a new secret weapon in number 11, Mark Tong, who will be playing in a new sports chair with just 3 wheels.
To me, it makes that much difference in my game. My game's speed, basically, and shooting a bit as well. But obviously, being very fast, it's an important part of my game. And in basketball, it's very important to be fast as well. You can have so much. You have so much advantage if you're very fast.
Your feet are pushed right back. Why that sitting position?
The shorter you are, the further your weight is over the axle here, the centre axle, is better for turning. The shorter you are, even though the chair's quite long in that you have the front caster in front of your feet, the weight's quite far back, so it's very tippy. I mean, it tips really, really, really easily. But the tippier it is, and the shorter your body weight is, the quicker it turns. I think the faster your chair, the better, and this one really makes a difference.
Not only do the Jets have speed with Mark Tong, they have height in number 12, Big Dave Waters, who's still playing First Division basketball, aged 52. Number 14, Ray Cross, is another veteran of the sport, and together the Jets have a plan to take out the Celtics and win their place in the semi-finals.
Well, we've got to hit them in the first 10 minutes, literally try and put up 20 points on the board, and then sort of have a casual stage, and then really hit them again.
The RGK Celtics quite literally make their own wheelchairs. Number 10, Greg Eden's company, RGK, manufactures the team's sports chairs along with their playmaker, number 13, Russ Sims, who will also be busy organising the business on court. Sims is a great basketball tactician who, together with their captain and coach Sean Povey, will be working hard to break up the Jets' offence.
Our biggest worry is that they're an outside shooting team. So we have to pick them outside the key and pick them up high straight away as soon as they come into the offensive court.
The Celtics, nonetheless, are considered the underdogs in this match of a tournament, with the Jets favourite to make it to the semi-finals. Your commentators are Mike Shaft and Alton Bird.
Game time, LGS Jets versus RGK Celtics. And the Jets have the first offense. Mark Tong slows the ball down, gets it back. Tong takes the two, doesn't get there. Rebound, Sean Povey. Broken up by Mike King.
No foul, no foul. Push up, Mike. Get to Mike.
For the Celtics. Russ Sims puts it up and drains it for two.
Looks like he's our designated shooter, eh?
A couple of the other guys were open, they passed up on it. 14, Ray Cross, the captain, looking for something to happen ahead of him. Nothing much. Yes! Nice turn. Mark Tong. That's a nice pass into the lane. 2 points. Mike King.
Good screen and roll there from the Jets. There's the screen. Watch number 10. Roll straight to the basket. Nice, easy shot. With a good pass from Mark Tong. Number 10, Mike King.
Balls with Tom Masterson, comes cross court to Russ Sims. Sims on the ball is good for two.
What are we saying about designated shooter? He's the man. Both shots, good shot, wide open, gets himself set, points his chair in the direction of the basket, follows through, 2 points.
Celtics break it up. The race is on. Russ Sims get there, into the lane. That will be 2 points for Sean Povey.
Shot. Great basket. The key to this one is watch the ball movement. There, number 10, Mike King, waits for him to come to the basket, and there's Tong for the easy basket, but good ball movement.
Oh, that's a nice move to the basket. That's tremendous play by Steve Brown. Got wide open in the paint and buried the two. Ties up the ball game at 6 apiece.
Here's the replay. Somebody on the Celtics forgot their defensive assignment, because watch number 8, Steve Brown. There's nobody within 8 feet of the guy.
2 points at the other end. Greg Eden drains it for the Celtics. Pulls them back out by 2. Ray Cross. Oh, great pass inside. Looking for the reverse, it isn't there. Paul Jackson pulls down the rebound. Celtics on offense again. Greg Eden gives it up. Tom Masterson to 2 points are good. Russ Sims.
I tell you, boy, he'd get hired anywhere. Look at this shot. Takes his time always balanced. He's always there. Nice rotation of the ball. Nice follow through. That could be in a shooting video.
There's the pass. Fails to make it. Rebound. Ray Cross. Outlet to Mark Tong. Mark Tong back to Ray Cross. Cross thought about the three-point there. Passed up on it. Gets it to Steve Brown for 2 points.
Good ball movement, but they could have had an easier shot earlier in that sequence when they had the ball on the wing. There's Ray Cross. And he finds the right man wide open, but a good screen there by number 12, Dave Waters, to get him free.
2 points are good for the Celtics at the other end.
Yes, he's still in there.
Russ Sims goes wide to Tom Masterson, takes the shot and buries it. Halfway through the first half, less than 10 minutes left to play in the half. 8 points to 14, the Celtics lead. Ball still with the Jets. Ray Cross. Nice loop pass. That was nice basketball.
Very nice. Ray Cross with a great pass to number 8, Steve Brown, for his 4th point. There it is. There's Tong. Tong goes to Cross, and Cross does the thing you should do. Look towards the basket to get a wide open shot for an easy 2.
12.
Wolves with Steve Brown. Way ahead, way away from the basket. Mark Tong. Oh, nice pass, nice fake, nice pass, nice bucket.
Mike, was that nice?
That was nice, and I tell you what, the man with the assist that time, Ray Cross. It's a pity you don't get points for assists. This is nice. Look at the fake. There was the fake to the right, pass to the left, and the bucket is good. Mike King has to come back to the top. Sorry. Russ Sims drains the 2. Steve Brown calls the play from the top. Coming to get it, Ray Cross goes cross court to Mark Tong. Mark Tong has nothing on. Takes a shot himself and drains it. Oh!
And they set a nice double screen for him on that side. Well run, well disciplined play. Good job by the Jets. There's a double screen first though. Number 10, Mike King, and number 12 set a good screen.
Celtics on offense. Greg Eden with the ball. Good hustle. Masterson, nowhere to go, gets a nice screen. Masterson, baseline. Go shoot it. That is good for 2. Sean Povey.
But that was great patience by Masterson. He drove the baseline and waited for the defense to declare what they were going to do. Then found Povey, who did the smart thing, kept the ball above his head and got an easy basket.
LGS Jets versus RGK Celtics.
Come on, you got to stop him earlier.
Nice rebound that time by Dave Waters. Drains the 2.
For you rebounders, here are the tips you need to make things happen. There's Ray Cross. Well, watch what Dave Waters does. He doesn't go to a spot. He follows the ball and he goes to get the ball. Easy basket for Dave Waters.
Oh, and the whistle. Mark Tong. Another fake pass. Oh, that's nice. Wide open and drains it. once again. 2 points from Mike King, but the assist by Ray Cross.
They play good basketball. You know, they move the basketball. They draw two people. Ray Cross is an old campaigner. He knows all the tricks. He sees 2 or 3 people. He passes the ball to the open man for easy baskets.
And this is a nicely run offense. That was a nicely run offense by the Celtics. 18 points to 24. Here it is again. 13, Russ Sims has the ball. 15, Paul Jackson heads for the hole and lays it up. Very nice indeed. And here comes the Jets again. Have you noticed, Alton, the first person the Jets look for when the ball comes off the ring is 11, Mark Tom. All the time.
Don't waste it.
And a whistle. Big play, Dave Waters.
Going inside to the big guy, and he draws the foul and gets the basket. The reason they always look for number 11, Mark Tong, is because he gets the ball up the floor so quickly. Then they look for the big guy inside. They move the ball from one side to the other, and the big fella, Dave Waters, finishes the play and the bonus.
33 seconds left to play, 21 points to 24. The Celtics still lead. Can the Celtics convert on this last offense? Ball is with Sims. That's a nice pass to Jackson. Good defense by the Jets. Celtics looking to run the clock all the way down. Shot is up, and it's that man, Russ Sims again.
They found the right man.
Less than 10 seconds left in the half. Russ Sims, 10 points personal. And Steve Brown looking to go all the way, doesn't get there. There it is, the end of the first half. LGS Jets 21, RGK Celtics 26.
A surprise 5-point lead for the Celtics. What's happened to the superior force of the Jets? Coach Alan Rowley is not pleased.
We're just not playing our usual game. Whether it's, I don't know what it is, but we're not covering in defence. We're just not doing the things we do in training. We're not doing the things we do in games. If we can get it right in the second half, I'm confident we'll do it, but I'm pretty annoyed at the moment that they're not doing it and it's getting to me at the moment. So.
A shocked Alan Rowley, whose players hadn't had it all their own way. Can they get it together for him in the second half? The RGK Celtics have taken a surprise lead over the LGS Jets in the first half. We rejoin the action 10 minutes into the second half with your commentators Mike Shaft and Alton Bird.
Nice loop pass to Sims. Somebody's got to go to the hole. There it is. Oh, nicely cut off. 11. Mark Tong read that well, but they get the points anyway. For the Celtics, everything goes through Sims. For the Jets, everything goes through Mark Tong. Nicely worked offense. 2 points, Sean Povey.
What I like about the Celtics, though, is they move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. They get the defense to shift, and they get easy shots because of that.
There's the big man in the ball game and on the score sheet again. 7 points personal for Dave Waters. Remember, he has 4 fouls. He will be unable to be effective as a defender. In fact, proved it there. He couldn't go in. Masterson comes back to Sims. Wide open, down low, converts the points, Greg Eden. That was nice.
And he maintained his composure because the big guy was coming to block his shot. Here's the replay. Sims finds him, gets his composure, gets the ball up on the board and gets the basket before the big guy got there to block his shot.
Sims on the ball again, this time a 3-on-1 break. Ball's got to go right, it does. Defense coming in fast. Unable to stop the layup. 42. This is a nice offense, Alton.
Certainly is. There's the transition game. They get the ball out front, good bounce pass, and number 8, Tom Masterson, finishes. Nice, easy layup.
Masterson comes back to Russ Sims. Masterson wide open on the other side. Goes for the layup. Unlucky not to get a whistle there, but nothing on the putback. Rebound by the big man, Dave Waters. Gets it out. Mark Tong looking for the layup. Mark Tong is good for 2. Pulls it down to a 12-point ball game. 30 points to the Jets, 42 points to the Celtics.
Here's Mark Tong on the breakaway layup. He maintains his concentration and puts the layup away.
3 minutes, 19 seconds left to play in the ball game. 30 points to 42. I think the Jets are going to struggle to pull this one back.
I think the fat ladies, you know, the opera's not over until the fat lady sings, but she's humming right now. She's definitely...
Alton, I can almost hear it. Celtics again, they're going to be looking to run some 29-second offense here. Keeping the ball moving. That will be foul number 5 on Dave Waters. He will be out of the ball game. He knows he is. He knows it. He has got to go. He's done a good job, though, Alton.
He did a good job while he was in the game. And I think Mr. Sims took umbrage. There he is. He's doing the right thing. He's going for the ball. And Mr. Sims happened to be between him and the ball.
With 1:36 left to play, he's done all that he could, and he managed to stop the clock as well. But when the man on the line makes that shot.
It's the first point of the second half for him. He's only had 1 shot at the basket in the second half. In the first half, he couldn't miss.
Misses the second one. Ball is back with Webster. Off the glass, it's no good. Rebound, Povey drains it for 2. Pulls it out to a 15-point ball game as we head for the final minute. 30 points to the Jets, 45 points to the Celtics. Jets have got to try for the 3 here, and that doesn't drop. Povey, nice control. Tom Masterson, and wide open under the basket. Greg Eden drains it for 2.
Well, the fat lady and her husband have sung on this one. The Celtics win 47-30, or are winning 47-30. Good game, though. And I'll tell you what, the Celtics are going to give some people some problems because it's such a good defensive team.
That's a nice pass out on the ball. Masterson has to turn away. Less than 10 seconds to play. Gets a shot off. It is no good. Gets the rebound. Russ Sims puts it up. Doesn't get there. And again, somebody score it, for crying out loud. The final score, 30 points to LGS Jets, but the victors in this one, the RGK Celtics, with 47 points.
A surprise result indeed, and the first upset of the Big 8. For the Celtics captain and coach, Sean Povey, it's what he prayed for.
Very happy, very pleased with the team's performance. Shooting all round was very good. The press was a 2-man press, which we thought, and I thought we got out of it very well. And we had a good game, very good game.
Well, you set out to break their press, and you certainly did that.
Yes, we certainly did. We've been working on it. We're not in the league. We've not been too good on the press. It's one of our weak points, but we've been working on it, and it's paid dividends for us.
Everyone expected the LGS Jets to make it to the semi-finals of the Big 8, but instead they are out of the tournament. So, what went wrong for Alan Rowley and his team?
We bottled it, basically. They were a yard quicker to every loose ball. They got 2nd, 3rd rebounds, and they were a yard quicker. What can I say? Just they bottled it on the day. They were prepared as us. As you say, we trained hard and just didn't come off.
I mean, the Celtics played some good basketball.
Yes, they broke our press very well. We got too fast hustling. Mark's very fast at hustling. They passed the ball and broke it. unfortunately, I didn't feel we could sit back and let them come at us. You know, we have to try and dictate the game, and unfortunately, it didn't work.
How do you feel right now?
Ready for a lot of beers.
It's strictly water, though, for the Action Steelers and the Oldham Owls. They compete in the first semi-final of the Big 8, and whoever wins will go forward to play either of the second semi-finalists in the Big 8 final. We now know who that could be, either the Milton Keynes Aces or the surprise team of the tournament so far, RGK Celtics. Can the Celtics go all the way? Welcome to Ponds Forge International Sports Centre here in Sheffield, the home of the Big 8 tournament, a knockout competition to decide which is Britain's top wheelchair basketball team. We're down to the 4 semi-finalists. They are the Action Steelers from Sheffield, the Oldham Owls from Lancashire, the Milton Keynes Aces and the RGK Celtics from the Midlands. The Big 8, of course, a tournament open to only the first division clubs of the Great Britain Wheelchair Basketball League. Our Big 8 champions, the Milton Keynes Aces, are top of that league. The Action Steelers are second and the Oldham Owls are third, which means that this next match between the Steelers and the Owls is a chance for both teams to get even. The Action Steelers lineup is impressive, and there's no doubt that they are all out for revenge. Led by captain Colin Price, who will be looking to his big men Dave Bramley and Callum Gordon to do the business.
Well, I think today we've all got something to prove to each other. I think that's the main point. Which way it'll go, I know the way I want it to go, I know the way I'm determined for it to go, but which way it'll go, I don't know.
The thing is, Callum, you are the big guy on court. You're the guy they're going to try and block out.
They're going to have their work cut out, believe me.
The Oldham Owls have been here before, but have never made it past the semi-final stage. So much depends on this man, number 10, Steve Keynes, who'll be looking to score from the three-point line. And Captain Dan Johnson knows he's got his work cut out.
Again, we've got to play really tough defence. That's the key to stopping Steelers. They've got one of the best offensive teams in the league. They've got so many people who can score points. We've got to be tough on them defensively. So that's what we're going to aim to do.
Callum Gordon, of course, is back with the Steelers. He's dangerous under the basket. What are you going to do to keep him out?
He's a powerful fellow, this Callum. Takes a lot of stopping, but I think by collective defence we can do a job on him.
Fighting talk from two tough teams, both determined to reach the final. We joined the game 9 minutes into the first half. Both teams are finding it hard to settle down. The score is even at 8 points all. Your commentators are Mike Shaft and Autumn Bird.
Price on the ball for the Steelers. Tries a wraparound press, gets there, nicely knocked away by Gary Peel. Bramley pulls it in for the Steelers. Great ball movement. And 2 points for Phil Craven.
Great ball movement, and he did the right thing. He waited till the defense made their choice before he made his.
Excellent outlet pass, and I think that foul is going to be on 15.
There's good defense by Gary Peel. Now, none of the players can get to the ball, but there's Bramley. He rotates it over to Price. Now, take a look at what Craven does. He gives him a head and shoulders fake. Dan Johnson went to the other player. Craven gets a basket.
Gary Peel to the line for 2 shots. Hales to make number 1.
And I'll tell you how important these free throws will be down the stretch. Both of these teams are good foul shooting teams. And I'm telling you, this is going to be a close one. So these free throws are going to count double down the stretch.
Pulls it back to a 1-point ball game. 10 points to 9. The Steelers lead it by 1. Price, good hustle. Oh, baby!
Hey, did you see the backspin off the board there? We know earlier he must have missed 4 or 5 layups trying to spin the ball off the board. But there's Craven, who goes to Price, and he's the only guy in this tournament that can really get to the basket the way he does. And watch this. Little spin, little kiss.
Comes cross court to Tarkenter. Kane has it back. Great pass inside. Rejected by Callum Gordon. Ball still with the Owls off the glass. No good. Peel puts it back up and gets the 2. Pulls it down to a 1-point ball game. This one is going all the way, Alton.
It's going to go down to the wire, and Callum Gordon and Dave Bramley are going to have to do something on the defensive end of the boards. There's the replay. There's the shot rejected by Gordon, but nobody gets back to Peel. He misses the first one, and no one gets to the board. So Peel gets another shot. You can't give a team 3 shots at the basket.
Callum Gordon takes that and gets a whistle. Looks like that one is on Wayne Fisher. That will be his second.
1-on-1.
Callum Gordon to the line for 1-and-1. I would have thought that was a shooting foul, Alton.
No, they fouled him before he actually started his motion to the basket. So they give him 1-and-1, and Callum Gordon is a very good foul shooter.
Makes the first one.
I'm glad he proved me right.
Ball is with Kane. Kane, nice fast break, stolen away by Price. Price controls the ball, a 3-on-1 break. Price has Callum Gordon ahead. On the left, goes to the right to Bramley, and the whistle. Great offense.
But tell me that's not how you run a fast break. Price gets back on defense and makes a great steal. Now look at Bramley. He does the right thing to get outside. Price slows down. Wait till the defenders make their choices. Great pass from Price to Bramley. Basket and a foul.
And the extra point, 5-point ball game, 16 points to 11. Ball is with Kane. Kane gets a nice screen, nice wraparound, and fails to make it. Dan Johnson. Ball's with Callum. Callum goes long. Cheney comes back to Price. Price on the ball. Price, nice pass to Craven. Comes back to Price. Craven down low. Look away pass is good. Oh, mercy! What a basket. Dave Bramley on a wicked assist.
Great pass from Phil Craven, the old head, doing the right thing. Here's Price, rotates the ball over. Great pass to Craven. He passes it back to Price, hangs on to the ball, makes another good choice. Now, there's Craven. Thank you very much. Dave Bramley gets an easy layup.
Five minutes, 12 seconds left to play in the half. 7-point ball game, 18 points to 11. Nice screen that time set by Peel. Gets inside, screen roll comes off.
Well, that's what they needed. They certainly needed to get a basket. Oldham are getting a bit emotional. There's Dan Johnson, who was going to shoot, and then Callum Gordon turned his back on the ball. Never do that. And they end up with a basket, an easy one Oldham does.
Foul is called on Oldham Owls' Gary Peel. That's going to send Price to the free throw line for 1-and-1. There is the first one. You know, Alton, I would have thought we might have seen Phil Hogg in the ball game by now, because he's been playing very well in the tournament.
Well, to be honest, I think here he comes. You know, I'm sure that Coach Paul Hudson wants to get him in the game. Certainly not to get one of his key men out of foul trouble, to keep him out of foul trouble. There's Wayne Fisher to the basket, draws Callum Gordon, and Peel puts the ball in the basket. Nice shot.
Price goes out, replaced by Phil Hogg. In fact, Price still in the ball game. Obviously, coach changing his mind along the way. Ball is with Steve Kane for the Oldham Owls. Does well, gets good help from Gary Peel. Peel goes left, wide open, gets it back. Doesn't take the shot, does he, Alton?
No, he doesn't. He's not looking to take the shot. He's looking to distribute the ball.
Fisher, nice turnaround. Got to score. Got to score.
That was a great move from Wayne Fisher, though. He certainly fooled Dave Bramley, and he fooled Colin Price. Great move there. There he is. There's Bramley. Watch this one. See you later, Dave Bramley. I'm going to the basket. Nice move.
Gone fishing. Price gets it off and drains it. Less than 3 minutes to play. 23 points to 17. Price leads all scorers with 12 points. Let's look at this one again.
But take a look at his judgment. He's looking up the floor. Good peripheral vision. He's seeing everything on the floor. He waits. He knows that Steve Kane can't get his fourth foul, so he takes the ball right at him and makes it off the backboard.
Kane goes inside. That's nice. That's nice. Dan Johnson. Dan, your man, makes the two. And Coach Paul Hudson of the Steelers says we got to slow the Oldham Owls down.
There it is. But here's the replay. Dan Johnson, he gets the ball from Tarkenton. Tarkenton makes a good decision, passes it to Kane. Kane finds Dan Johnson. Great camera angle and a nice shot.
Price there, draws the defense to one side, dumps off the pass, and Phil Crazen drains it.
Good ball movement again. Price going away from the action, passing the ball back across the grain. There it is. Everyone's following Price. Look at that. There's 3 Oldham players following Price. And Phil Craven is wide open for 2 points.
Inside, Bramley, 2 points. 27 points to 19. Good spell again for the Steelers. Here come the Owls. What can they do? Nice pass inside. That's awful by Kane. And that leads to a fast break chance for Callum Gordon. Nice pass to Price. Price will drain the 2. Good fast break basketball.
Very good fast break and a good decision by Colin Price and Callum Gordon. Get the ball in Price's hands and let him make the decision.
Gordon back on the ball. Gordon ahead is Phil Craven. Craven comes back to Bramley. Bramley on the ball. Bramley puts it up. 5-second call. In the lane too long. Just 11 seconds left in the first half. Have the Oldham Owls got anything for us? Dan Johnson gets it inside. Turnover. Price will put it up. And where's it going? Fails to make it. The halftime score. Action Steelers 29, Oldham Owls 19. Nice 10-point cushion for the Steelers.
But it's not all over for the Owls yet. They could still make it to the semi-final. More from Sheffield after the break. The player with the ball is allowed 2 pushes of the wheelchair before they have to bounce a ball, pass or shoot, although freewheeling with the ball is allowed. Let's rejoin your commentators Mike Shaft and Autumn Bird for the second half of this first semi-final.
29 points to 19, the first semi-final of the Big 8 tournament. The Action Steelers from Sheffield versus the Oldham Owls. 10-point lead. Alton, that was a cracking first half.
It was a great first half. Oldham got off to a great start and then got too emotional. You know, they really did lose control and lose sight of and the focus of what they were trying to do. And the Steelers took advantage of their emotion, turned it into some really good emotion for them, and obviously got the lead.
through Price. Price gets the screen from Callum Gordon. Goes to the left. Phil Craven on the ball. He had a tremendous first half. Dumps it off, and 2 points for Mark Cheney.
Great pass, though, from Phil Craven. And he's more and more taking over control of this from Colin Price. Take a look. He goes to the baseline, doesn't see what he likes, finds the open man, and there's young Mr. Cheney to finish the play for him.
Balls with Gary Peel. Steve Kane gets a nice screen that time from Malcolm Tarkington. Kane goes inside, takes the shot, and buries it.
Great shot. But there's the replay. Steve Kane makes a good choice, goes to the middle, finds the net. Great shot from Steve Kane.
And the Steelers score at the other end scoreline, 33 points to 21. Balls with Dan Johnson. Dan opens up for him. Great pass, great basketball. Wayne Fisher gets the bucket.
Just shows you, Mike, that basketball's the same no matter which way you play. Look at this. Now, here's Dave Johnson. He makes a great pass, and Wayne Fisher finishes, but he draws 2 players and then kicks it off.
Possession to the Oldham Owls. They've come out a whole lot more aggressive in this second half, no doubt about it.
I think they have to, and I think, as we said earlier, they've got to keep their emotions in check. They've got to play the kind of basketball which has made them successful and keep the ball moving and not worry about what the officials do in conjunction with how they're playing.
Nice screen that time. Kane again, and he jams it again. 2 more. Now, if he can shoot like this, why did he not shoot in the first half?
Well, you're never quite sure why. I think he's content just to distribute the ball, he and Dan Johnson. But here's the replay. He gets to the middle of the floor again. Nice wrist action, and the ball goes in for another good shot.
And Mark Cheney drains another 2 at the other end. This is really end-to-end stuff. Callum Gordon getting the rebound that time. Great outlet pass to Price. That should be another 2. Yes, it is. What an assist by Callum Gordon.
Joe Montana and Jerry Rice would have been happy with that one. Great catch, though, from Callum Price to put that ball in the basket right on his fingertips.
It's Price again, picks it up, gets it off, doesn't get there, but Callum Gordon trailing, buries the 2.
That's why, as a coach, you always want someone to follow up the breakaway layup for precisely the reason Callum Gordon just showed. Price misses, and Gordon there to clean up.
Tarkington back on the ball. Will he take the shot? No, he won't. Passes it inside to Dan Johnson. Steve on the ball now. Goes back to Tarkington. It's good for 2. This is some good quality scoring.
It is very good quality, and everyone's picked up their ability to change pace. Everyone's going at a much faster speed. There's Tarkington with a wide open shot and give him 2 points.
Colin Price on the ball, great pass. Craven looking for somebody going to the basket. Nobody was, had to hold it up. Cheney gets it off, it's good, that was nice.
I said earlier in the tournament, he is their kind of underrated star. He does so many things for them and doesn't get a lot of credit for it. There's the ball movement, Price to Craven. Craven changes his mind. Nice pass there out to Cheney, who takes the ball outside again, starts again outside on the perimeter, kisses it off the glass. A nice shot from Phil Craven.
The Steelers went on to maintain their 14-point lead. We pick up the action again, the score 54-40.
Has it back from Bramley. Price puts it up, doesn't get there. Rebound. Gary Peel, nice outlet pass to Dan Johnson. Johnson gets the 2. Timeout is called by Coach Paul Hudson, who wants to talk this over.
And I know what he's going to say, too. We don't need long shots from Colin Price. Here's the replay. Dan Johnson this time concentrates on the basket and not the foul.
Bramley to Craven. Craven looking for something. Gets help from Kevin Hayes. Hayes gets it back. Good ball movement. Price puts it up. Fails to make it. Rebound. Callum Gordon has it. Gets the 2. That was a big basket.
Big basket, but you got to get some rebounds.
Phil Craven with the wraparound pass to Price. Price keeps it alive. No, he doesn't. Stolen away. Fast break is on. 3-on-1. There's a good pass inside. Does Fisher finish? No, he does not. And the foul is called down low on Phil Craven.
And there's the replay. Good pass there from Steve Kane after keeping it alive. And Dan Johnson missing the opportunity to get a three-point play.
First one is good.
Get in front of him, Cal.
Fails to make the second, but Fisher drains the 2. Big three-point play. There it is. Bramley over the halfway line. Comes wide to Craven. Price doesn't go down the middle. Price wraps around to the left. Then again, long pass in is good for Callum Gordon. They play that so well.
The Price-Gordon connection. There, Price controls the action. Lob pass into big Callum Gordon for an easy shot.
Dan, the man on the break, gives it up to Fisher. Fisher back to Dan. Nice ball movement. Got to score. Way to go, Oldham. Tarkenton with the pass. Steve Kane gets open behind the line and drains the 3. Way to go, Steve Kane. In and out basketball. And the turnover. There's the last shot. Steve Kane coming back to the top. Outside the line, drains the 3. The Steelers moving the ball. There's the foul. 11. Dan Johnson committing the offense. The 1-and-1 goes down for Phil Craven. Pulls it out to a 9-point ball game. Ball is in. Up it goes. No points. Callum Gordon pulls down the rebound. 5 seconds left to play. That will be it. Victory for the Action Steelers from Sheffield. And defeat for the Oldham Owls by 60 points to 50. Our first finalists for this Big 8 tournament, the Action Steelers. And what a ball game. Colin Price had 20 points. Dave Bramley 13 and Callum Gordon 13 led the scoring.
A crushing blow to the Oldham Owls. They are out of the Big 8, losing by just 10 points.
Yeah, it's a bit of a disappointment, to say the least. I think it's fair to say that we're gutted. The whole team is gutted.
But Dan Johnson of the Owls can take pride in his team, says Steelers captain Colin Price.
They were tough. It went as we planned. We had a very slow start to the game, and we got into it during the second half. We had a good period, good 10-minute period, finished strong with a 10-point lead. And obviously, it was all Oldham then to work and to actually get back in the game.
So the Action Steelers are through.
Sims on the ball again, this time a 3-on-1 break. Ball's got to go right, it does. Defense coming in fast. Unable to stop the layup. Way to go.
The underdogs of the Big 8, the RGK Celtics, surprised everyone when they wiped out the LGS Jets in the first round of the tournament. They meet the current champions, the Milton Keynes Aces, today in this second semi-final.
We've got to keep their 2 big guys out, Simon Munn, Tony Woolard, obviously. They're the big threats, but then they've got speed down the floor, they've got ball handling. they got everything, so we've just got to play our hearts out, really.
Can the Celtics slay the top team in Britain and win a place in the final against the Action Steelers from Sheffield, who are already through by beating Oldham Owls 60-50? The Milton Keynes Aces are formidable opponents and appear to be unstoppable. Their experience, their height, their speed and their skill is far superior, but captain Joe Geratney is not prepared to take the Celtics for granted.
I think the big men warriors, particularly Sean Povey, he's playing very well at the moment. He had an excellent game against LGS yesterday. If we allow him to penetrate into the key and receive balls into the key, he's going to cause us a lot of trouble. He can pick up fouls against our players. And obviously Russell Sims, very good shooter from outside if we give him the space. They're a very good all-round team. They're very patient. They won't rush shots. And, you know, they'll pull you wide and get the inside game against you. So, it's, you know, I don't think it's going to be that easy, but we should have the weapons to counteract that, hopefully.
The RGK Celtics have never made it to a Big 8 semi-final, and if they refuse to allow the Aces to rush them, they could be on course to cause another upset in this tournament to find Britain's best wheelchair basketball team. We join the action partway into the first half of this second semi-final. Your commentators are Mike Shaft and Alton Bill. The score is 6-all, and the Celtics are holding the champions.
Aces break out. Ball is with Nigel Smith. Smith still on the ball. Woolard. Woolard takes the long one and drains it.
Nice shot by Tony Woolard from the sideline. 12 feet from the basket. Nigel Smith finds Woolard. Good rotation on the ball there. Nice basket.
Ball's with Sims. Lines it up. And, doesn't get the roll. Simon Munn pulling down the rebound. Goes to the left through Nigel Smith. Geratney wide open. What's on here? Nothing's on. Gets a nice screen by Tony Woolard and drains the two.
There it is. He just takes his time. There's the replay. Gets a good screen, as you said, Mike, from Tony Woolard and knocks it down.
Nice cross-court pass to Tom Masterson. Doesn't get the roll. Who's going to come up with this one? Sims comes up with it. Keeps it alive. Povey back to Greg Eden. Eden on the ball. Gets help from Paul Jackson. Ball's blocked by Tony Woolard. This is Geratney. What's he got on this time? There it is. Woolard trailing. Buries the two.
Now that would have been in a highlight film in anybody's highlight reel.
Geratney on the ball, going down left side, gets onto the basket, just drops it in the lane. Woolard coming up, drains the two. Geratney on the ball for the Aces. What's he going to do? He's going to get the whistle. Try to put up the shot after the whistle. That should be sideline ball. Yes, it is.
Check out this guy's movement in this chair. He fakes left, then goes right. And there's the foul on Greg Eden. But what a good fake from Geratney.
And even then got the shot off. Oh, that's nice. Nigel Smith from the inlet pass by Geratney drains the two. Povey back to Masterson. Good defense. Good hustle by the Aces. Povey gets it up. Doesn't get the roll. Rattles around and comes back out. Smith. Smith goes right side. Nice lob pass into the paint. Doesn't get there. Rebound is good, and the basket is good for Simon Munn. Sims on the ball for the Celtics. Goes cross court to Eden. Eden looking for something ahead. Nothing on. Eden under pressure from Geratney. Povey doesn't get the roll. They're getting the shots off, but they're not dropping for the Celtics. Smith. Smith comes back. Looking for something. Geratney gets wide open, puts up the two, and good night, Vienna.
You almost have a feeling that when he touches the ball, something bad is going to happen to you if you're on the defensive end. Smith there makes a good choice, Gets the ball back out front to Jai Ratney. Give him the basket.
Nice steal away, Jai Ratney on the fast break. Let's see how he handles this one. Has to take it himself and drains it. Mercy. Woo! I think this boy could be out to show you from earlier in the competition when you had a go at him.
Yes, we did have words. He did mention to me of the free throws that I missed that were crucial at a game he had been at.
Here it is again. Nice layup. Yvonne Walker on the ball. Gives it up to Smith. Smith with a nice turn. Takes the shot, buries it. I thought Walker got into a good position that time and should have had that ball.
Well, she should have had that ball, but sometimes Nigel Smith makes those decisions, and that's why he's so integral for this team. There he makes the decision. She's not any more open than I'm going to be, and shoots the ball off the backboard. Nice shot, Nigel Smith.
Nunn buries it. 24 points to 6.
Tell me this isn't good touch basketball. There it is. Woolard can't get it. Tips it straight to Simon Munn for the easy shot. Good touch basketball there from the Aces from Milton Keynes.
Celtics on the ball. Nice pass out. Greg Eden puts it up and drains it for 2 along the baseline.
Well, that was good ball movement that time. Number 8, Masterson found Greg Eden along the baseline. Nice shot by Greg Eden.
Woolard. Woolard gets a shot off and is good for 2.
See, they just have no way of defending, you know, the big guys inside. The Celtics do, and I'm sure that the Aces have been told, let's go inside every chance we get.
Nice offense this time. Oh, that deserved to be 2 points. Great wraparound pass by Simon Munn. What an assist. Tony Woolard gets the points.
Good teamwork. The 2 big guys, the Twin Towers going to work for the Aces.
Take a look at this pass. There it is. Simon Munn on the ball. Picks out Woolard in the paint. Lays it up off the glass. 2 points. Make no mistake. Tony Woolard to the line for 2 shots. First one is good. 29 points to 8. Woolard has 11 personal.
So far, Mike, the Celtics have run into the best team in the country.
Fails to make number 2. Ball is with Webster, goes to Sims. Sims cross court, ball is with Eden. Eden looking for something, has to take it himself, doesn't get the roll. Nice putback by Webster and the foul. Webster, nice 2 points and the whistle. Foul is called.
Here's the replay, and the foul there was called on number 7.
That's foul number 3, Alton, on Simon Munn.
And I think what Coach Brad Dunson will do is give these guys Munn, Jai Ratney, Yvonne Walker a rest, certainly to prepare, if they need to prepare, for the final against the Steelers.
Sims at the top. 5 points in the last 2 offensives for Sims.
Well, we talked earlier in the competition. He's probably the best shooter in the competition. Very, very seldom does he miss because he takes such good shots. He's always pointed at the basket.
Nice rebound that time by Scott Webster. Drains the 2. 31 points to 17. 2 minutes left to play in the first half. Great inlet pass. And 2 points. Big play by Andy Blake on a nice assist by Nigel Smith. Balls with Sims. And once again, broken up, this time by Nigel Smith. Will he go to the hole? He'll attempt to on his own, and he does.
And he is the key to that team. The Milton Keynes Aces use Nigel Smith really as their kind of big forward. Take a look. Good hand-eye coordination there. Gets to the ball and then focuses on getting to the basket. Looks around to see if his teammates are around. Concentrates and makes the layup.
Less than 30 seconds left to play in the first half. And the big hands that time of John Liddy nearly breaking up that offense. But Webster on the ball puts up a prayer. It isn't there. Smith pulls it in. And they're off again. The Aces. Smith takes a look at the clock. Gets a nice screen, that time from Mark Butler. Still Smith, puts it up. Doesn't get there. Povey has it. They will not get a shot off in time, I do not think. 2 seconds left to play. And there it is, the end of the first half. Comfortable half for the Milton Keynes Aces, who lead RGK Celtics by 35 points to 17.
Has the RGK Celtics luck run out, or can they pull it back? Find out after the break. The set shot is usually given to the best outside shooter in a team. It can be a set move, giving a chosen player the chance to take a screenshot and score 2 points. The set shot is often taken as a 30-second clock is running down. Half-time score in the second semi-final of the Big 8 is Milton Keynes Aces 35, RGK Celtics 17. We'll rejoin the action in just a moment. Earlier today, our Big 8 commentator Alton Bird accepted an invitation from the players to try wheelchair basketball. They wanted to know what the best able-bodied basketball player in the running game in Britain thinks of their sport.
Oh, fake pass, still doesn't get there, and no rebound. Hey, Alton makes one. We have got to see that again. Alton Bird drains the two. Nice pass that time. Coming in from Finbo. Bird lines up and buries the two. Thank goodness.
Does the wheelchair game of basketball demand different skills to those of a running game?
It doesn't actually. I mean, you know, basketball is the same no matter what style you play it in. If you get the ball in the middle of the floor and you fill the lanes, it's no different. You get the ball inside, it's no difference. You got to rebound, you got to pass well, and you see that at the highest levels of wheelchair basketball. You see it at any level.
Do you think the wheelchair game is a more skillful game of basketball?
I would say yes. And at the highest level, some of these guys can do things with a basketball that, you know, able-bodied people would never dream of doing, and they're doing it on wheels, you know, so they've got to control their speed because you're getting to the basket at such a pace that, you know, there's no way of directly relating the two. So, yeah, I would think this is a much higher standard, and at the highest level, it's got to be far more difficult to play than any other type of basketball.
Let's rejoin the action in this tournament to find Britain's best wheelchair basketball team. It's Milton Keynes Aces versus RGK Celtics in the second semi-final. We pick up the play 5 minutes into the second half. The Aces maintain their lead over the Celtics. It's now a 29-point ball game. Your commentators are Mike Shaft and, of course, Alton Bird.
59 points to 30. 4 minutes, 37 seconds left to play in the game. Ball is with Sims, has to come back out to Masterson, gets it back from Sims. Nice bounce pass into the paint. That should have been 2 points, gets his own rebound. Paul Jackson gets the ball out to Masterson, and they reset. Webster on the ball. Webster has it back, nice give and go. Webster goes over the basket. Jackson puts it up and gets the two. Nice offense, that one. Came together in the end.
Again, offensive rebounding. And I'm sure the Aces and Brad Dunson will now want to see too many more offensive rebounds going against them. They've got to get to the board, get the defensive rebounds so they can start their transition break.
Jai Ratney on the ball for the Aces. Jai Ratney looks to go baseline. Nice lob pass to Liddy. Liddy unable to get there. No bucket. Rebound Webster for the Celtics. Ball is with 15, Paul Jackson. Tied up. That time, I think the foul called on Martin McElhatton. That is correct.
Well, there's the replay. There you go. Woolard misses the ball there, but McElhatton called for blocking.
Substitutions for the Milton Keynes Aces sees Yvonne Walker back into the ball game.
You got to shoot, Mark.
Sims pulls down the rebound, comes back to the top, has the ball back, goes cross court, picked off by Simon Munn. Ball is with Masterson. Nice lob pass to Webster. Doesn't get the roll. Webster pulls down the offensive board, puts it back up for two. Good hustle that time by Webster.
Nice pass from Masterson. Number 7. Scott Webster misses the first, keeps the ball movement, and makes the second one.
At the other end, less than 3 minutes to play. Simon Munn moves out to 12 points personal. 61 points, a 34 emphatic win this is going to be for the Milton Keynes Aces in the second semi-final of the Big 8 tournament. Oh, those long arms of Simon Munn, reaches out and takes that Jai Ratney on the ball. Will he go all the way? Oh, what a body swerve that time. Jai Ratney. Oh, no points at the end of it. Smart swerve that time, Alton.
Very nice swerve. He's good at faking left to go right. We saw him do that in the first half. And here it is again. Once he gets control of the ball, look at him. Look where his eyes are. He's looking at the rest of the court. Now he decides, yep, I'm going that way. Everyone else thinks I'm going to continue to go left. He misses the shot, but a good opportunity there to use the old crossover.
Yvonne Walker drains the two on a pass by John Liddy. Here come the Celtics. Ball is with Sims, gets it back across to Masterson. 2 minutes left to play in the ball game. Shot goes up, it's no good. Rebound that time. 5-second call on Paul Jackson. Didn't like that call. Jai Ratney for the Milton Keynes Aces. Let's see what we got. Jai Ratney, nice lob pass into the pad. Broken up. Mark Butler should have taken that shot, Alton.
Well, he should have, but I think there was certainly an opportunity for him to shoot, but he was being guarded very closely by Russ Sims and couldn't get a clear shot at the basket, which is why he ended up turning the ball over.
And committing a foul in the backcourt as well. One minute, 34 seconds left to play. 63 points to 34, 1-1. Russ Sims on the line. Doesn't get there. Rebound, Liddy. And it's given up. And in fact, Munn finally pulls it in. Long pass is on that time. Mark Butler's got to convert this, and does on a wicked assist by Jai Ratney.
Good outlet pass from Simon Munn. He finds Jai Ratney, who takes one dribble, looks up the floor. Easy shot for the Milton Keynes Aces.
Scoreline, 65 points to 36 inside the final minute of the second semi-final. Nice again, dropped it in the lane, and there it is. Jai Ratney making it all happen as we come to the end of this second semi-final in the Big 8 tournament.
He kind of likes this behind the head pass, this Air Joe. it always ends up being 2 points for Aces, so I think he should throw them more often.
Nice cut to the hole that time. That was a nice offense by Greg Eden, coming up with the points on a nice assist. Take a look at this one, Alton. I like this offense. Going to the hole.
Great pass from Masterson and Eden there, being able to finish the play for 2 points.
Jai Ratney on the ball, looking at the clock, just 13 seconds left to play. Lob pass. Tremendous pass by Jai Ratney that time. Foul is called. I think it's on Russ Sims. Celtics still not in the penalty. Just 10 seconds left in the ball game. Alton, what a final we're going to have.
It should be thrilling. You know, both are very, very good teams. Both have star players. Nigel Smith, Jai Ratney, Munn, Woolard for the Aces, and the Steelers obviously have Colin Price and 4 or 5 other halfway decent players, Callum Gordon. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Should be a great, great, great final.
The final seconds of the second semifinal, 67 points to 38. That's the final score, 67 points to 38. Congratulations to the Milton Keynes Aces. Commiserations to RGK Celtics, who really worked hard in the quarterfinals to get into the semifinal. But to be fair, they've been blown away by the Aces.
The on-court general for the Milton Keynes Aces is playmaker Nigel Smith. He had a tremendous game and is looking forward to the final.
We needed that sort of win. The team played well as a whole, so that will give everybody in the team confidence, I feel like. It's good we all worked for each other in that game. It wasn't just one man taking it all on. We passed it well, we picked for each other. So if we do that in the final, I think we've got a pretty good chance.
The underdogs, RGK Celtics, surprised everyone with their performance. Captain Sean Povey had the final in his sights until the Aces said enough is enough.
Excellent team, height-wise, speed, agility, skills. Outclassed on the day, I'm afraid. Shots wasn't dropping for us. A bit unfortunate, but that's in the game. That's the way the game goes. But we lost to a good team, no doubt about it.
So this is how it looks. We're down to 2 teams in this tournament to find Britain's top wheelchair basketball club. They are the Action Steelers and the Milton Keynes Aces, who will compete for the title Big 8 champion. That's next up down to the semi-finals. The Steelers knocked out the Owls and the Aces defeated the Celtics to secure their place in the final. It's the Action Steelers from Sheffield against the current champions Milton Keynes Aces. With pride and reputations on the line, both team captains have made their plans.
Tactics, we need to use our big men under the basket. They're the high percentage shooters. Obviously we've got Marcini, who's the outside shooter, and he's going to be very important today. But we've got to stop the Milton Keynes big guys getting inside. If we can do that, then push them to the outside shot. Obviously a low percentage shot, and hopefully come away with a win, obviously.
Well, we're going to have to be equally determined, if not more determined. We're pretty grimly determined ourselves. We've lost games to them before where we just haven't been determined enough, and we've let them psych us out of games, and we're well aware of that now, and hopefully we won't do it again. But having said that, they're a very, very tough side to beat. Excellent players and they're excellent teamwork. So obviously we have to pay them an awful lot of respect.
Now, I think the thing is, it's if you've got the edge, if Milton Keynes has got the edge, it's got to be in you, it's got to be in your speed, and they're going to be trying to take you out of this game.
Probably, I mean, it's something that they usually watch out for, I guess. But, we're not just a one-man team, just as they're not a one-man team, although they rely very heavily on 1 or 2 players, as do we. But we're both very good teams, which is why we're at the top at the moment.
Are you going to win?
I hope so, yes. I'm not going to make a prediction, though.
The Action Steelers lineup includes 5 Great Britain internationals: Phil Hogg, Mark Cheney, Callum Gordon, Colin Price, the Steelers captain, and Dave Bramley. Together, they are the players coach Paul Hudson is relying on.
I've asked them to start with an awful lot of confidence. I've told them that we're seen as the underdogs, and that from that, they've got to work really hard to get into the game. I don't actually think that they're underdogs. I think both teams are matched pretty equally, and the team that will win is a team that doesn't panic. Catch up basketball is very hard to play in here. So the team that panics first is going to have a lot of problems getting back into a game.
The Aces also have 5 GB internationals. Joe Jaratney, Tony Woolard, the current GB captain, Big Simon Munn, Yvonne Walker and Nigel Smith, who's been capped over 100 times. What more could coach Bob Dunson ask for?
One of them will be the fast break. The fast break is something that we'll be looking to employ right from the go. Get the ball in Joe's hands, run up some points. I don't think anybody in the Sheffield team can stay with him, you know. Even if they put a guy on him to mark his fast break potential, he should get past them.
Are they going to try and foul him out, do you reckon?
I doubt that. I doubt that. He's not that sort of hyper player. It's more the forwards we have to worry about in that department.
Joe Jaratney is considered the fastest player in Britain. He is a formidable threat to the Action Steelers, and Callum Gordon is giving nothing away.
They have got the edge. Obviously, we're going to have to be aware, very well aware, especially Joe Jaratney's speed that he has got. Very, very fast, very quick. We've made arrangements for this, and hopefully they'll work out in the end. Yeah.
So you're going to shut him out, are you?
We're going to do all we can, certainly.
We join the Big 8 final between the 2 best teams in Britain partway into the first half. It's been furious end-to-end play. The Steelers lead the Aces 24-21. Your commentators are Mike Shaft and Alton Bird.
Yvonne Walker with the ball, puts it up off the glass and drains it. 1-point ball game, 24-23.
And for the viewers that think that Yvonne Walker doesn't belong on the court, have a look at this replay. Jaratney finds Yvonne Walker, who finds her way to the basket. Great composure, great shot.
Jaratney puts it up, doesn't get there. Rebound, Mark Cheney. Outlet to Phil Craven, and ball is with Price. Price on the ball. Goes wide. Basket is good for Phil Craven.
And the old head comes to 4. Price finds him right on the baseline. Great pass. Good form, good rotation. 2 points.
Ball is with Phil Craven. Gets it out to Price. Price on the ball, goes first right, then to the left, lines it up off the glass, drains it for 2.
I was just about to make the point that he hasn't had much impact in this game in terms of scoring points, and neither has Jaratney, but both of them have managed to make some great passes. There's the replay. Price off the backboard for another 2, take his total to 7.
Jaratney comes up with it, passes it off to Price, to Smith. Jaratney has it back, has got to stick this off the glass, and does.
Well, the marquee players have turned up tonight. Price and Jaratney scoring the last 4 points. Price for the Steelers, Jaratney right there for the Keynes Aces.
And coming back at the other end, Mark Cheney again moves out to 14 points personal, leads all scorers.
He's unconscious today. That's what it is.
Great wraparound pass. Jaratney controlling the chair, but losing the ball in the end. Price is fouled by Jaratney.
Well, Jaratney was probably a little bit upset that there was Price to steal the ball, and obviously stops Price from getting an easy shot.
5-point ball game, 30 points at 25. Just over 2 minutes left in the half. Action Steelers with the lead. Nice lob pass. Callum Gordon puts it back for 2. Make that a 7-point lead. Balls with Simon Munn. Milton Keynes Aces have got to do something now. They can't let the Steelers run away from them. Nice lob pass. Woolard on the ball, under pressure, gets a whistle. 1 minute, 44 seconds left to play in the half.
Geratna wasn't actually looking for Woolard, but finds Woolard. A lot of hands in there, and there was a foul on Mark Cheney.
Woolard to the line for 2 shots.
Get him for it, 2 shots.
You're looking at the sheriff there, Tony Woolard.
Doesn't get the second one. Big rebound, Callum Gordon. Tony Woolard has 13 points personal as we head for the final 90 seconds of the first half. Price doesn't get there. Rebound, nice rebound, Nigel Smith, who breaks out. Jai Ratney is on the right. Smith says no, he'll take it in. Smith on the ball, gives it up to Jai Ratney now. Jai Ratney needs help, gets it again from Smith. Smith puts it up and drains the 2.
And that's his first 2 of the game. He has been quiet, but here's where the Aces will make their run at the Steelers. Jai Ratney finds Nigel Smith. Good pass there. Smith faces the basket and realizes, nobody guard me, I'll take the shot. Nice shot.
Callum Gordon at the other end. Fails to make it. Rebound, Simon Munn. Jai Ratney has the ball. Chance to pull it to within 2. Jai Ratney lines it up off the glass and sticks the 2. 2-point ball game. We're inside the final 30 of the first half.
And the great thing about it is Jai Ratney knows that they get another shot at the basket because of the 30 seconds. There's 20 seconds on the 30-second clock, 2-second difference. They should get the last shot of the half.
Callum Gordon gives it up to Cheney. Cheney's long on that one. Simon Munn, stolen away by Colin Price. Steelers will have the final shot. Price gets it up. It isn't there. Woolard, Jai Ratney's way up court. They're not going to get it there in time. There it is, the end of the first half. 32 points to 30. The Big 8 final. Action Steelers versus the Milton Keynes Aces. What a ball game.
Welcome back to the seconds have overtaken the Action Steelers and lead 55-48. Your commentators are Mike Shaft and Alton Bird.
Great pass, great take by Simon Munn. What a bucket! Jai Ratney with the assist. Simon Munn had to work hard to control the ball, but he gets his 12 points. Callum back to Price. That was a nice offense. That was a nice offense. Nice assist by Callum Gordon, and Colin Price drains the 2.
Nice play here. Good pass from Price to Gordon to Price. Count the basket.
Ball is with Nigel Smith. 5 minutes, 26 seconds left to play in the ball game. The Big 8 final. Action Steelers versus the Milton Keynes Aces. Smith on the ball, has to work hard to get it to Jai Ratney. Jai Ratney on the ball on the left hand, gets it back out to Smith. Smith puts up the shot. Oh, baby! Way to go, Nigel Smith.
Great play there from Jai Ratney to Smith. Here's the pass from Jai Ratney to Smith. Nothing but net.
And Cheney 7 comes back with 2 at the other end. This one is going end to end. 7-point ball game. Nice lead for the Aces. Can they hold on to it? Jai Ratney off the glass is good for 2 more.
And you gotta love the way the Aces are playing the game. They are taking the game straight to the Steelers. I'm surprised Paul Hudson hasn't taken another timeout. He needs one to get hold of his team over the last 4 minutes, because they're going to need to do something defensively to shut down the Aces.
Price on the ball. Let's see what the Steelers can do. Gets it out. And again, it's that man, Mark Cheney, who's keeping the Steelers in this ball game. 20 points personal for Cheney. On the ball, Jai Ratney. The pass back was there. Let's see where this one is going to go. keeps it alive, but it goes only to Price. In the lane, 2 points, Dave Bramley. 5-point ball game, 3 minutes, 45 seconds left to play.
How about this play here? Price yelled at him the first time, and Bramley caught it and finished. Great pass from Price.
Ball is with Nigel Smith. He's been carrying the ball for the Aces. He's been controlling everything. Lob pass. It is a blue ball, broken up that time by Callum Gordon, number 9 for the Action Steelers. 3.5 minutes left to play. The Big 8 final, 56 points to 61. The Aces with the lead. Go! And another two for Nigel Smith. What a ball game Nigel has had. 8 points personal, but it's the assist we should be looking at for him. He's had a tremendous game today. Genie finally misses one, comes back to Callum Gordon, fails to make it, rebound, Munn, there is a foul, and it is blue ball. Alton, I know we've had a really close game here, but no substitutions throughout the game. Can you believe that?
I can believe it. Both of these teams are going with the players that are the best players on the floor and on the teams. You got to do that. If you're a coach, you want to go with your best players in a final.
Simon Munn rattles the first one home. Gets a shot at the second. 56 points to 64. Nice lead for the Aces. And there they are again. 14 points personal for Simon Munn. Nice break on now. Yvonne Walker's wide open far side. There's the pass. The putback by Willard was no good, and good hands that time by Munn. And of course, it's Jairatne. The basket is good for Simon Munn. Pulls it out. 56 points, 67, 11-point ball game. 16 points for Simon Munn. I think this one is all over, Alton.
It's never over until it's over. You know what Yogi Berra said, whoever he was.
Ball is with Price. He's going to have to work hard. Looking for the three, and drains it. Whoa! Colin Price says, I'm going to keep us in this ball game.
Great shot by Colin Price.
And the pressure's on. Yvonne Walker will have to be careful about a backcourt violation. Jairatne helps, but he runs it out of play. Still 1 minute 39 seconds left in this Big 8 final. 59 points to 67. Lead for the Aces. Price on the ball. Goes cross court. This will be 2 points. No, it won't. Genie misses out, gets his own rebound. Yes. Does get the 2 points. Pulls it down to a 6-point ball game. Willard on the ball. Goes long to Jairatne. Stolen away. And Bob Price. Colin Price has it to Callan. Fails to make it, but they get the whistle. Think the foul is probably on Tony Willard. Woo! Alton, this one ain't over yet.
I told you that. Great pass. Price finds Gordon. All Gordon's got to do is make that one. Ooh, doesn't go in.
61 points to 67. Aces probably need a timeout here just to cool it down a bit. And the crowd is loving this. Big comeback by the Steelers. Drains them both. Down to a 4-point ball game. 1 minute 13 seconds left to play. That's a foul by Mark Cheney. That will be foul number 3. This is it, 63 points to 67. All the ones, 1 minute, 11 seconds left to play. He misses the free shot. The ball is with Callum Gordon. That's a foul, backing in by Nigel Smith. Ooh, the crowd is in this one.
Now, where's the foul in this one?
It's there. It's there. Saw Price and backed into Price.
Here we go, last minute.
That's foul number 4 on Nigel Smith. Good hands, Nigel Smith. Woo! 4-point ball game, still a whole lot of time. Ball is with Craven, comes back to Price. Price looking for the 3. Drains it! What a ball game! Woo! 66 points to 67. Ball is with Woolard, 18 points personal for Price. 45 seconds left to play in the game. Jai Ratney has the ball. Nice pass to Smith. Smith needs this layup. Doesn't get there. Callum Gordon has the ball. Let's see what the call is.
A flat tire.
Woo! What a time to get a flat. We needed that just to get our breaths back. 66 points to 67. 32.3 seconds left on the clock. Possession to the Action Steelers. If they make this bucket, they win the Big 8 championship.
You know, a couple of minutes ago, Mike, you started saying that it looked like this one was over, and you thought the fat lady was about to rise.
Alton.
She went back to the locker room on this one.
Alton, I do it all the time. It was just to get my team, the Action Steelers, going. And boy, did it work.
It worked, Mike. It worked.
This is it. The crowd really in this ball game and making a lot of noise. 32 seconds left to play. Callum Gordon on the ball for the Steelers. It goes cross court. Price has it, tries to lob the pass, and the foul. Foul that time, I think it's on Simon Nunn. Yes, it is. Simon Munn commits the offense. Let's see if we've got 2 shots or 1 and 1. Let's wait for the referee to show us.
There's the foul on Simon Munn.
1 and 1 the decision. That's a tough decision. Drains the first one, ties up the ball game, 67 apiece, 23.7 seconds left to play. The Aces look like having the final offense. Doesn't get the second one. We could be heading for overtime in this game. Jai Ratney has the ball. What will Jai Ratney do? Gives it up to Smith. There are 14 seconds left to play. Jai Ratney. Smith on the ball. Make that 8 seconds. Great pass. Whoa!
Are you kidding me?
Drains it for 2.
Look at that one.
The ball is with Ratney. Gets it off. And the championship goes to the Milton Keynes Aces by 67 points to 69. Great comeback by the Steelers, but it was not enough. 24 points personal for Tony Woolard. What a ball game he's had, but the important man for me and the MVP, Alton, has got to be Nigel Smith.
He's the man. He controlled the tempo. This is a great advert for basketball, period. A super job by Brad Dunson. A great job by Paul Hudson. Both teams should be extremely proud, but certainly the man for me, controlled the tempo, was Nigel Smith.
It's been a quite incredible basketball tournament. There they are. Jai Ratney jumps out of his chair and gives a big hug to Tony Woolard. 24 points Woolard got. Jai Ratney had 16. He didn't have as big an effect on this game as I thought he would have. The man for me, Nigel Smith, got only 8 points, but a bucket full of assists. To collect the Big 8 Championship, the trophy presented by Mr. Alton Bird, captain of the Milton Keynes Aces, Joe Jai Ratney.
So, the Milton Keynes Aces retain their title for the 2nd year running. From all of us here in Sheffield, until the next time on the Big 8, goodbye.
Woo!